Heartwarming story time. Hi, my name is Redacted, and I have a story you might want to share. I used to be an instructional assistant in a special needs class at an elementary school. My students were 3, 4, and 5 years old. All of them were in the same classrooms. Some came in the morning, some came in the afternoon, and some were full-day students. Most of the students in the class were nonverbal and would bite, hit, kick, scratch, claw us in the eyes, and take off running. There was one day when me, along with the other instructional assistant, were bringing them back from PE when one of the students took off running. I got stuck with taking the rest of the students, including the 2 students who were nonverbal, would bite, hit, kick, scratch, and claw us in the eyeballs, back to the classroom. As I was walking them to the classroom, I tripped over the risers that were set up for a music program coming up and fell backwards. I was so terrified that the 2 students who were nonverbal would either take off running, hit, or bite one of the other students while I was trying to get up. Those 2 students saw me fall like the rest of the students did, and they were the only 2 students who ran over to me to make sure I was okay and gave me a hug. After I got back up, those 2 students also held my hands the rest of the walk to class. I went to the nurse to get some ice after I fell while the other instructional assistant and the teacher were getting the full day kids down for their nap. When I walked back into the classroom, those 2 students ran over to me again and helped me come into the classroom and gave me another hug. I started crying after they fell asleep because it made me realize that even though they are nonverbal, run off from us, hit, kick, scratch, bite, and claw us in the eyeballs, they still knew that I cared about them. That is my story. Oh, is it misty in here? The weirdest thing, I have something in my eye. Thank you to this teacher for sharing your story. Thank you for all the good that you do in and out of the classroom. You're making an impact on your students, whether you feel like it or not. I know some days are harder than others. Again, thank you for sharing your story.